Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For me here, it's the evening. I'm getting this out a little bit late today. Whew. So I work full time as a mental health therapist, and I'm growing my healing practice, and that's part of what I want to be doing here. So I ended up being really booked up today with my regular job. So I'm just getting going with our reading. But here we are. So July 22nd to the 29th. Let's see what the weekly update is going to be and what cards are going to come for that. Um, Hope you're having a good week. I mean, things are just moving so fast. It's July 22nd already. Like we're already at the end of July. It's going to be August. All right, so let's see. For July 22nd to July 29th, which cards do we have? What are you guys doing for the summer? What's happening for you? Where are you? Let me know where you are, what your plans are this summer, what kinds of things you've been noticing happening for you. Um, has there been any movement? It feels like movement this summer for me. I've noticed, especially since the solstice, it feels like something shifted and there's some movement forward and things are unfolding. And even if we haven't completely seen them come into fruition, I feel like there's this energy movement toward more of what we're calling in, which is kind of what the cards have been saying. I'm gonna pull a couple more of these, and then I'll show you the cards in a minute. And again, I look at the cards. I don't necessarily read them the traditional way. I look at the cards and I kind of get a download from the cards and what they mean to me. Excuse me. But let me share with you what's here, and then maybe you can come up with your own kind of interpretation. So the first thing is the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Death card. Some cards towards the end of the week that look a little bit like there's some shifting and moving and creating happening. Okay. So the sense that I get with this overall reading for this week, it feels like there's maybe some choices that you're making, some things that you're balancing out, or you're shuffling around, or you're trying to decide between. And there's a need for you to really stay clear in what it is that it feels right to you. Like not to take anything on that's coming in at you from other places, to really own and feel a sense of what's right for you and to move from that perspective. So whatever this is this week that comes up, or throughout the week, it's a matter of just stepping into your passion, your clarity, your knowing around this, and to be really gentle with yourself as you're doing that. Just to be really gentle with um knowing that it's okay for you to do that. Maybe being tugged a little bit in different directions, or there's just kind of something that feels like it's right for you, but it might be affecting someone else a certain way, and you're kind of torn by that. This is about you dropping in and nurturing you and what it is that's right for you. But there does feel like toward the middle of the week, there's some clarity that comes, some clarity and some movement in a direction, maybe some communication and some openness around that clarity. And it's just some resolve in, okay, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing. I understand more clearly what I want for myself. Um, there feels like as a result of really taking care of you this week and really making decisions that serve you and that are matching you rather than, this kind of toss up between, this is what I'm feeling is this is a toss up between, well, this is what I want, but this is what someone else would want. This is what I would want, but this is what some, but should I worry about this person rather than doing what I know? I feel like the resolve is to come into this is what I want. So all of these other things coming in at you are coming to a clarity where it's like, you know what, this is what my passion is. This is what I want. This is the direction that I feel I need to move in. And from there, there's some clear communication and movement that's pretty quick moving. There's like a shift in the energy, shift in that, and a relief, a sense of release, a sense of being able to drop into relief. And I feel like when I read this card today, it's more about what it is that you're coming to is dropping into the physical. So it's like as you're taking care of yourself and as you're making the choice that's right for you, then things shift into the physical where you're feeling more grounded, more supported, more clear that this is the right thing, and things start to unfold. The magic starts to happen. So this is the magician, which is the manifester, the one that makes things happen, the magic happening and unfolding in the world. So toward the end of the week, seeing some outcome from this resolve for yourself. So as you're taking care of yourself, you're seeing that mirrored for you in your world. And I'm hearing to really remind you that whenever you do something to take care of you that is right for you, even though those other individuals might be pulling at you or not agreeing with you or thinking that you should be doing it differently for them or for whatever reason, everyone is always affected positively. So you can't be doing something that you feel drawn to in your heart and pulled to in your heart and not have it affect everyone else around you in a positive way, because you're not going to feel drawn to it if it's not the right thing for everyone. So that's kind of a universal law that I've really known for a long time, is that whatever you do for you that's absolutely right for you is absolutely right for everyone else, even if they don't recognize it or know it yet. And the last card that we have is the death card. And anyone who studies the tarot knows this, but I just want to remind you that the death card is not a physical death, but this is some kind of a transition, a change, a movement from one chapter to another, a moving into something lighter and better. So there's a buildup here to a real transformation. And I feel like it's possible by next week, this time, at the end of this month, very soon, there's a shift into, okay, there's a new chapter opening up. Let me get a couple more cards around this death card and see what we're doing here with that. Yeah, it's just a very, very big sense of clarity, clarity, clarity that's happening. When I'm looking into the computer, I get confused because it's mirrored. So so which hand is it that I'm moving here? Anyway, you're getting this deep sense of clarity as you move in, once you get into this new chapter piece, when you feel the sense of, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I know what my goals are. I know where I want to be. And then there's just this moving away from anything else that's not serving you, or anyone that's not serving you, like a sense of boundary around that. Like, I don't need to, if you notice, all these cups are, a lot of them are empty. There's not much there, but this one is moving toward the light, toward the moon, toward the calling, the place that they're being called. So it's kind of moving away from those places that haven't been supporting you for a while, where you have been looking for something, but you're not receiving it. The cups are kind of empty, and moving away towards something that is going to serve you. So I feel like this is a week of finding that clarity and setting some boundaries with those places in your life or those people in your life that haven't shown up in the way that you want, or are not serving you in the way that you want, or the places that are not serving you in the way that you want. This could be in relationship. This could be in your job. I'm sitting outside, so if you hear stuff in the background, I think my neighbor's doing some yard stuff, but I love it out here. So bear with me, because this is not going to be this way for a lot longer. It seems like The year's just moving by. We'll be out of summer soon. And I love my yard in the summer. So I like to be out here as much as I can. All right. So hopefully that's not bothering you too much. Let's just get from the Dolphins and Mermaids. This is actually one of my favorite decks. It's a Dorian Virtue deck, which isn't being printed anymore, but oh my God, he's just getting louder. Oh, I hope that's okay. Well, I'm just going to pull one card to get a message, an overall message for the week, what we're up against this week. It does feel like kind of a transformational week from, kind of contemplation and not sure what direction to move to kind of getting clear about what's right for you, and then the unfoldment is happening there. Oh, cool. So this is a make the wish card. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy the manifestation. So I think this is like if you're starting out the week and you have kind of an overall manifestation or goal that you're hoping to move towards, or that you're hoping that this week is unfolding toward, it's a good week to make that clear in your mind. This is what I'm calling in. This is what I want clarity about. This is where I want to be going. But with that card, it just feels like I just feel there's so much energy now that's building towards this extra abundant magical time where it's like there really is this unfoldment more and more and more toward the things that were what we've been kind of stuck, where the places where we've been stuck, there's movement towards getting unstuck with those. And I'd like to end with, again, another Dorian Virtue cards, the Ascended Masters, just to call in or see who's supporting us this week, which one of the Ascended ones is supporting. And this is a variety of different gods and goddesses and people who, are ascended and watching over and really helping things to unfold here. So let's see which one has a message for us this week. Baba G, yoga. So let's see what Baba G has to say. It's really, I think, even with this Baba G, I think you're going to see that it's really about, oh, it's yoga. I have to look up yoga. Sorry. It's really about self-care and taking care of self as you're going through this process. So Baba Ji and the other ascended masters guide you to do yoga regularly. Yoga's benefits are one of the answers to your question. Through yoga, you'll gain increased clarity, energy, flexibility, toning, and psychic awareness. You may also meet wonderful new friends and have fun at yoga class. Yoga is an ancient tradition among spiritual practitioners, but because of all the many esoteric and material benefits. Don't delay, do some yoga today. And some of the other meanings are just stretch today, practice breath work. Yeah. So I'm feeling like, yes, maybe that's where you're being called. Maybe you do need to do some more movement of your body or dropping into yoga. Certainly I want to be doing that more. How do you fit it? How have it balance out to fit it in, right? So that's the part that's challenging in the 3D, right? To what you need, what would be right for you, but it's finding the time. It feels to me that card, along with everything else that's come up today, is that it's more about like, how do you find self-care? How do you find what it is that you need to do to take care of self so that you're able to find that clarity and to move forward? So kind of meditation, yoga, walks in nature, running, whatever it is that's yours, where you find that time. But making that time this week, I think, is going to be important, because that's going to help you to move from feeling stuck into more clarity. And this card got left behind. So this is like the closing of the chapter of that being stuck, that not being able to figure the way out, not being able to know how to get out. This is the end of that. So there is that closing of that chapter and moving into, okay, now I know where I'm going. Now I know what's unfolding. Now I know what the answer is to this particular part of my life. So that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna like, woohoo, all the lights are gonna go on, and this week is gonna be the ultimate week of clarity in on everything. But I think there is gonna be some movement toward that. There's gonna be some glimpses of knowing. Okay. So if you are interested in having a personal reading or doing some past life regression work with me, or just talking with me, just send me an email and love to get back to you and make some time to connect. Yeah, and I'll if you like the video, like, subscribe, send me a comment. All those things help for the channel to build. I'm really hoping to build more and more community here. Maybe have some more interactions, do different kinds of things like that. So thank you for coming. Thank you for checking me out. And until next week, but I'm going to definitely try. I keep saying this in the last 2 weeks, but I want to try to put in a few more videos this week. So look for that if you can take a chance to do that. Have a great week, everyone. And I will definitely talk to you next Monday if I don't talk to you sooner. Thank you. Bye.